sustainability is a huge part of right for business. So you'll always see that we are.
Can you try?
How do I like my caramel frappuccino?
Side of my sparkling whip.
Obviously not.
You're an unstoppable force. Funny, but I have an ace up my sleeve. Name the delicious items on the all-new Starbucks vegan menu.
Starbucks has a vegan menu.
The all-new Starbucks vegan menu, one vegan sausage croissant roll for Genelia, and one vegan hummus kebab wrap for Riteish.
And one vegan croissant bun. What a winner! Starbucks introduces its all-new vegan menu in association with Imagine Meats. Enjoy the vegan sausage croissant roll, hummus kebab wrap, and the croissant bun. Stay tuned to know more.
On the menu, as you just saw, we have the croissant sausage, vegan croissant sausage, the hummus kebab wrap, and the vegan bun. And this is absolutely delicious, and you must try it all over here. So vegan, why vegan, right? Interestingly, the plant-based meat market in India is between $30 and $40 million today, and is going to grow. I want to ask you, Genelia, because I know you're so passionate about this. It's like a baby, it's a bird.
So we were in America for 3 months, and Ritesh had this thing that he wanted, because we have given up meat. We were carnivores, it's called as so, before we gave up meat, and he kind of missed his meat. And there was something that kept telling him that, you know, I want to have the texture, I don't want to have the meat that is cruel, you know, but I want to have meat which is great with flavor, with texture. And he kept thinking about it, and then COVID happened. And we all got a bit, you know, conscious about our health, about stuff that mattered to us, and that's when we said, let's go ahead and, you know, try being vegan. Because, I mean, every mom, we have kids, and, you know, everyone's trying to limit their dairy and limit their meat and limit things that are happening. So we just thought, why don't we try it? It wasn't something that was, so as a family, me, Riteish, and the 2 kids, we gave up our whole soul. It was purely for health reasons at that point in time. As we went on, our kids talk about sustainability. They talk about, you know, having to take that step against animal cruelty. The fact that, you know, so much of our land is just used on things that we could use it better for. So these things started working towards us, and we realized that let's have a baby in the lockdown. And that's how Imagine Meats came about. It came about with very, very honest intentions of, you know, looking forward to a sustainable planet, to being cruelty-free. And we started working on this through the lockdown. It was good in a way because both me and Riteish were, you know, pretty much, I mean, the whole world had shut. So it gave us time to think about what we want. So our products would come from like Berlin, you know, India, and to Babelgaon, literally to Riteish's village, Babelgaon. So it was an entire process, but when we started working, we realized that India is not just a burger eating nation, and, you know, we can do so much more with it. And as we went on, we realized that you can have your meat, you just need to have it cruelty-free. So yeah, that was what was our thought behind it.
Lovely. So here you can have your meat and eat it too, if you are like your other 2 babies. Right? So that must have been a big departure. I want to take this opportunity to show you actually the next film, because, you know, Genelia did talk about how this was a sustainable initiative, how kids today, and this is so true, you know, the Gen Z consumers, people who are in their early 20s, are very concerned about what we are, you know, doing to the planet. And unlike some of the consumers like us around here, they put their money where their mouth is. They will only support brands that do good for the community, environment, etc. So it's so important. So we show you the second film, which will give you a little more details, so that you don't have to wait like the rest. You'll have our special guests of the new menu. If I can ask you, what made you think of the collaboration with Starbucks? Why Starbucks and Imagine Meats?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for sparing your time and being here. Apology for being a bit delayed. Coming back to you, thank you so much for having us here. You know, like Genelia said, Imagine Meats was born out of just 2 of us sitting and thinking, is it possible for us to do what the West was doing so well. At the same time, like Genelia said, that people today world over are innovating on smart protein, how we can work towards having a sustainable planet. There are issues that are extremely grave, and we need to answer them. We need to work towards them. And I think everyone together doing their bit, we are trying to find solutions and answers that can help the planet, help animals, and help each other. And this cannot be done singularly. You need to have right kind of people, right kind of collaborations. And when we started Imagine Meets, and it was, let me tell you a story, it was a long shot. I did not know how it's going to pan out, and Genelia asked me this thing, here we are, but we need to take this to people, though we are available as a brand in store. But those are something that you take home, but how does one come to a place and have it, piping hot, or just the way they like it? And the first brand that came to us was Starbucks. We did not know what would happen, and Genelia and we said, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's approach them and see what they feel about it. So we approached Starbucks. We made a couple of calls, wrote some email, and Mr. Sushant was extremely kind in giving the time.
Who's our CEO who's hiding behind?
He's hiding behind. A big hand for Mr. Sushant. He was extremely kind. And I remember having a first tasting at Tarsats, and we just sampled our products. And thankfully, it's just something that was, I believe, waiting to happen, because here was something that we had tried. We wanted to present something new. At the same time, I believe that time, Starbucks itself was on the move of trying to take that step into the new vegan menu. It was just serendipity where you met at the right time. And but I must tell you that they were extremely tough, and which is extremely nice, because they wanted it to be perfect. And that's what Starbucks stands for. It stands for quality. It stands for something, giving their best to every consumer that walks into the cafe. And that made us, proud. The fact that we went through rigorous tasting sessions, the changes, what is the best approach. And after that, Imagine Meets was still there as a partner, and thank you so much. I don't think it could have been a better start for Imagine Meets. Starbucks is the best, and we would like to be standing next to the best.
Thanks so much. So when the values match, and I think in you guys we found kindred souls, people who are truly passionate about the cause, because there are many vegan products out there in the market, but who are the people who are as passionate about the cause as we are, about the consumer as we are, and who have a heart of gold, like I said, not only a great looking couple, but are gold as well. So for us also it was a very natural way to do it. And just from your story, a personal comment that I salute the two of you to kind of do something which is so unrelated to what you all have been trained for, right? As actors and performers, to get into something completely different. It also shows your passion and courage. So maybe one last question to both of you, because I know our guests are hungry, is what does veganism mean to you, and how has it changed your life?
I'll go first. I think, like Genelia said, I was a carnivore, vegan. I used to love our meat. I used to have, if you divide, a week, 14 meals, we are a superior species, right, compared to other animals. And we talk about equality amongst races, amongst rich and poor, amongst colors, amongst religion. We talk about equality, but we never speak about equality amongst species. We think we are superior and everyone else is dispensable. What gives us the right to decide whether the other animal lives or not? And I'm coming from a place where I have eaten a lot of animals. But at the same time, I need to say that I love my meat, but I'm giving it up. But my love is not ending. I still crave for the taste. I wanted to have it. But of course, I can't have it because somewhere I felt that we need to work towards being cruelty-free. At that point, then I decided if food tech has gone so far ahead to make people, why do you like the meat? Because you like the way it tastes, you like the way it smells, all the sensory aspects of yours are addressed, and that's the reason why you love it. So is it possible to make that happen without killing an animal? And yes, today it is, and that's where vegan meat or plant-based meat comes into play, where we work tirelessly, and it's work in progress. So it's version 1, and we are working towards making the meat even taste better with version 2, version 3. Just like any other brands or iPhones, they come with newer versions to make your experience better. Starbucks makes their coffees better and food better. So yes, we are working towards, but it has to start somewhere. So this is where we are, and that's veganism. I believe that it is something that is good for you, good for the planet, and it's a more healthier option and scientifically proven.
Awesome. So you get what I was saying. When we look for partners, we look for meeting of minds. Something you can think about other people and other species is that meeting of minds. Genelia, what about you? How has it impacted your life?
Well, for me, honestly, we're all in the stage of healing and feeling the need to be spiritually healed, and we've all gone through those things where we were. For me, veganism is inner healing because I feel at some level it's opened my eyes, like Pradesh said that we were non-vegetarian. And I don't think that any non-vegetarian eats its meat because they want to kill an animal. It just eats it for the taste. So if you're getting that taste, and I'm saying it probably is 95% versus 100 or maybe 98%, but it is still 98%, which is a huge deal. And if you can do that, you're just helping your planet, you're helping your animals, you're helping your conscience to a large extent. And I mean, it's a proven fact that vegetarian and vegan diets just help your being. So whether it's for health purposes, whether it's for moral purposes, or whether it's for animals, it's a call that everyone at some point will identify with, and that's what veganism is for me. It's inner healing in totality, whichever route you choose to take.
So inner healing, and I just want to say over here that at Starbucks we believe that we don't want to judge anybody for the choices that they make. So we're going to have the best of the vegan choice formats available, but of course you'll have your meat and you'll have your vegetarian options too. And therefore, meet me at Starbucks now takes on multiple meanings depending on whether you're a vegetarian, non-vegetarian, or a vegan. So awesome! We will be sharing the menu and serving the menu to you all. Do have a look at it and indulge in it, and we hope you have a great time. The new vegan menu in association with Imagine Meats drops at Starbucks. On the 7th of June, that's day after tomorrow. This is available in 8 cities across the country. So that's it from our side. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you once again for coming. Thank you, Genelia.
थोड़ा पीछे ले लो यार, तुम आगे ही हो।
यार